Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mehr from Trade with Precision. So last week, the Fed delivered its highly anticipated rate cut of 1/4 percentage point for the first time this year. So with two more rate cuts penciled in, US stocks ended the week at another all-time high. So I want to start here with the chart of the Nasdaq, and here on the weekly, we can see we are in a very strong uptrend. We've got the moving averages 10, 20, 50 all fanning, all in the correct order for an uptrend, with flat to converge here on the momentum indicators. Now, what we can also see is that we are overextended, meaning there is a distance between where price action trade right now and the moving averages. So I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback, release some of this very strong buying pressure. Quick look at the monthly, and we can see the strength of this move. We are very overextended here on the monthly chart. Now let's take a look here on the daily, and on the daily we can see we are back into an uptrend. We pull back into the averages and continued to a new higher high. So what I'm looking for is two areas for pullback. The first one is a shallow pullback in the context of the lower time frame, and it is to the 24,300 area. If and when the market will pull back into that level, it would also bring us closer into the averages, into the buy zone on the daily chart. So let's take a look at the 4 hours, and we can see here around that level we consolidated underneath this. We pushed to a lower low and rejected that move straight away. So I'd like to see a pullback to test that level from above, sign that the buyers are returning into the market, and a continuation of that move. If, however, we'll get a deeper pullback, then the area that I'm interested in is the 24,000. It's a round number. And also, if we'll take a look here on the weekly, it will bring us closer to the averages on the weekly. And we can see it was also the previous higher high in the context of the weekly chart. Next, I want to take a look at the chart of the Nikkei. So on Friday, the Bank of Japan surprised the market with its plan to unwind the bank's ETF holding, and we've seen some sell-off in the market. So what I like to do is start here with the weekly chart, and we can see we have a beautiful uptrend here, clear series of higher highs and higher lows, moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for an uptrend. And we've got here nice convergence on the momentum indicators. So again, I'm looking for a pullback into a level, and the level that I like here is the 44,000. We can see it was the previous higher high here on the weekly chart. So if we'll take a quick look here on the daily, we can see that we had a couple of touches at that level. I like the fact that we consolidated underneath this level before breaking to another higher high. I'd also like to add another ingredient to the list, and that is the Fibonacci retracement. So from the latest low to the high, and we can see that we have the 50% retracement clustering quite closely with this level as well. So that's my plan for the Nikkei. Lastly, I want to take a look at the chart of CAD versus the Swiss, and here on the weekly chart we can see we are in a downtrend. We've got clear series of lower highs and lower lows. We've got the moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for a downtrend, but we do have flat here on the momentum indicators. So I am looking for a bit more of a deeper pullback here in the context of the weekly. And the area that I'm interested in is around this low, so the previous low around here, and these touches of consolidation that we had around this area. For last week, we closed at a bullish rejection candle, so I'd like to see this pullback continuing a bit more, even clearing the high of this weekly candle, but stopping shy of this 0.59 level. If we'll take a look here on the monthly, we can see that we are quite overextended. It's a strong downtrend with moving averages 10, 20, 50 fanning and in the correct order, and also strong convergence here on the momentum indicators. Let's have a look here on the daily chart. Now, if the market will continue to pull back toward this level and even higher above this swing lower high, we will no longer be in a downtrend in the context of the daily. But the reason why I'd like to see some more of that pullback, so a deeper pullback, is because the level that I'm interested in is not precise. We have here touches a little bit lower and also touches a bit higher. And if we come back into the weekly, the touch of the previous lower low sits a bit higher as well. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.